Hey friends, it's Chris Catan, and let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan and Catan universe. We're in the third position, playing as our customary red. Let's take a look at this board. We're making a little bit of a change here today. I'm not playing like 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning when I have been playing the last couple of weeks. I don't think my quality has been quite as good in the morning. I just don't think I'm as awake as I should be. So took a little bit of a day off here. And I'm just going to play a little later in the day and see how that goes. But already some interesting spots. There's this down here. That's potentially interesting. Got to be a little bit careful. Actually, if we did go down there, it probably is uncontested, that 8-4-10 down in the wood. There's a lot of wood, though, to be had. And you never know. Somebody could go. I could actually see somebody going full in on the wood port here. 5-10-9, like 8-3. It's interesting. That is not out of the realm of possibility, which would be really, really interesting. Okay, they decided to go 8-4-3. What do we do with that? Tricky. Could go take this and see if somebody wants to go do this. It would be a bit of a risk, I think, for somebody to actually do that. Or we could do like the safer or wheat options. This still seems pretty good. I think either way we get some kind of sheep wheat combo, as much as I like the ore. Yeah, the wood port does seem pretty good. I just think that'd be a little too killer if we gave him that. This dude could go that route too. We have to be a little bit careful. I'm almost tempted to just take it, but I really don't think that's the right thing to do here. 6-4-3. I mean, we're going to be short something, I think, either way, unless we really get the right mix of thing. There's the sheep port up there. I'm going to take it. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm a little multiple minds about this. I think it could be pretty good if it goes our way. Still a chance they double down on it. And if they do, it's a risk kind of for nothing for both of us, to tell you the truth. Since I kind of think green's also heading in that direction, they'll probably have the jump on us too if they do take this. So it's risky to do this. Well, I'm down for a little bit of risk. It's okay. So honestly, this probably gets taken before that anyway. Wouldn't be surprised if they take it, take the 8-5-10, 8-4-3. That seems pretty okay. In which case, we're probably going to be down something. If they do this, which I think they probably do, we probably get the 6-5-11, which is honestly okay to me. Doesn't really bother me. Because then we get the wood port probably uncontested. Because I don't think anyone's really going to catch us there at that point. Yeah, interesting. Well, that is interesting. Huh. Well, I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I'm a little surprised they didn't do this. Okay. Well, it is a little riskier now because maybe this guy does go 9-5-10. I really don't want to just do roads here. That seems stupid. Do I take this guy? No, I think we go for the safer 8-4-3. And then we can pick our port. We get a little tick of ore. We get a starter card potentially if we want. I don't love the weak wheat. This was a bit strange. I don't really... I'm not following this guy here because that seemed like a pretty obvious spot somebody would take. So why on earth? Okay, Gray takes it. That's actually probably best case for me because that means he doesn't take it. He maybe goes 5-10-2. Maybe even takes a 6-5-11. I can maybe see that. 6-5-12. Could even go in here. Ooh, that's interesting. You know, I'm actually a little surprised they didn't take this one. I'm a little surprised they didn't take this one. But all right. You know, all things considered, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see what happens here, though. If we're going to get hit. Good. We actually share. Gray is kind of like our little friend here. They're going to the 3-for-1 port. That's probably okay. 9 to start. Do I just take a card? I'm going to take the card here. You never know what we can get. Clears us out. Makes us a less likely target in case of 7. We can play a little bit of defense. I'm okay with that. And we immediately get an 8, which is pretty sweet. Wheat should be relatively ubiquitous as long as that's 6 rolls. So there is that. We'll be looking for brick if we can get it. If we can get to this wood port. They're taking a card as well. Okay. All right, we get our wheat back. Yeah, this brick is really going to be kind of the key here. 7. Let's roll it. The 9 did roll. I'm going to hit here. I'm going to hit gray. See if we can get that brick. We do. Sweet. I'll take that. All right. We knew they had one. We took it. That's where card tracking comes in handy, folks. Block their 6. Very useful. I kind of have to just hope they don't have like a year of plenty and get here. Otherwise, that'd be multiple games in a row where we're getting hit like that. Generous. Very generous. Hitting it on the desert there. Interesting. Well, they got some kind of play here. Oh, they do have a year of plenty. I think they're going to plow us. Well, maybe not actually. This isn't that good. Yeah. We catch a break. All right. So they could have plowed us, but honestly, yeah, unless they could get here, that's just a lot less of an effective steal. So I think we kind of caught a break. Huh. All right. So Gray's kind of fritzing out. Hopefully they'll be back. Yeah, man. Interesting. Like, I think we just got lucky that this 3 wood port isn't that useful. But they're in pretty good shape here. They have a potential road network. This 9 ore is looking like the block at the moment. We'll see if Gray comes in. Gray still probably has the best setup, but this one's pretty close. Ours will be good if we can grab this and then come back in here and grab this 5-4-11 and maybe even steal like the 4 or the 8. So I'm still feeling pretty good about this. Honestly, I'm okay with this being here for now. I'm kind of hunting for that brick if we can find it. So we'll see. Hopefully they come back. You never know. This happens. Catan universe, you know how it is. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm headed right now. Trying to get some brick if we can. We got the wheat. That's really the thing we're going to be missing the most this game. Thankfully, we got an early 3, which helps. So we'll see. If we got to hunt, we'll hunt. Yeah, they're skipping out here. All right, a lot of sheep. I'm content with holding. Really nothing to do. Another one. Board's flooded with sheep at the moment. Yeah, 4-for-1 for an ore there from the pink player. Not a bad idea, considering their situation. 2 12s already. All right, yeah, I guess they're probably going to be out of it here, which is a shame. Their setup pretty good. So either their internet connection is fritzing out, or maybe they had to quit. People play on the app sometimes, and maybe you're driving, or that's what happens. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But looking at the board right now, I think pink here has got some problems. Like, they've got to get out of here. If they could come back, if they have a road builder and get here, that's probably their main survival. Because how do you win? Like, probably my most famous game was the game where we were able to take the army road in a situation like this where we were blocked in. But they got some work to do. That is why I really did not like their setup here. If they win, they win. But this was a dud of a start here. I'm really surprised they didn't do the 8-4-3-9-5-10. I think that probably is a much better setup for them. But, you know, we'll see, because then you could still point out, still potentially get this. But honestly, it kind of worked out for me. So, uncontested to the wood port with all this wood, we'll take that. If we can get to this 5, we'll literally have all the wood spots, which would be pretty nice. We get our wood block here, very nice. Love this 4 to come out of nowhere one of these days. 7. I don't think the computer really has much that I want. But I am going to go, I'm going to hit the computer, I think, just to be a bit equitable here. Especially if they've got a card. I really don't, because I mean, yeah, there's that 5. We'll block them. And really, if they've all got sheep anyway, it's like, you know, it's not that useful to me. So now he's got brick, wheat, and sheep. So I could go take a shot on this. I just really need this 4 to roll. Yeah, offering the brick. More wheat. Yeah, brick's the needy one right now. Well, we'll see. Honestly, maybe I should hit him on the 9 brick. But at the same time, I'm also kind of happy to trade with them. If they get this, that's fine. As much as I like the double 4. Come on, 4. I love a 4 here. Come on. 8. Brick for wood. About wood sheep for a brick. I don't think they'll do that, but you never know. Or anybody? Let's see. Not loving holding here. But I don't think it's worth the risk trying to hit green on it. It's not like they have any wood. It's not like they're going to be able to plow me unless they get like another 5 and 2 3s. So that seems pretty unlikely when they get the 5. Problem is, I don't think I can really give it to them now. At least not on, because again, the risk is they come in here and take this. Not that they would do that, but I don't think I can put myself in a position where that happens. Yeah. I'm going to hold for now. Okay. They go that route. Yeah, I kind of needed to make sure that happened. So I don't hate that. It's unfortunate, but I just really cannot have them coming in here and bothering me on my 3. So we'll see. I may wind up doing this trade with them in a moment here. Brick for a wood. We know he has one. It's gonna hold. Again, I just don't really see. Now they got 2 of them. So now it could come into my interest to go trade them for that. We'll see. Another 5. Yeah, now we can do a brick for a win, and that'll work. They should offer that, and we'll give them that. That works out well for both of us. So they get that. We're still only at 2 points here, so we are a little bit behind. This lack of 4 is kind of killing us a little bit, but the wood port coming online should help things pretty significantly. Huh, I don't like that, actually. 7. Okay. I see no reason not to put this on the 9. Hit green. We get their wheat, we'll take that. I'll take the settle. Pretty pleased with that. They may move this, we'll see. They do. Where do they put it is the question. They put it on the 6 guy. Ah, another 5. Man, if only my 4 would roll as robustly as my 5. Hasn't even moved. Fortunately, it looks like we're gonna miss this, which is kind of a bummer. Man, this is one of those games. 5 and 6 are rolling. My numbers are not rolling, which is a bummer. Thankfully, the computer is dumb. Another 11 too. Jeez, rock and rolling these guys. If I can get a card, I'll take a card. Uh, I'll give him the wood for a brick here. I don't actually mind that. Because again, the brick's kind of rare. It just hasn't really been hitting. Okay, these guys discard. Good. And again, it's probably just the 9. That's probably where we'll wind up putting it. Interesting. Don't love them getting cards here. We kind of do need to stay in the game with that. Oh man, this is getting a little stupid. Another 5. Jeez. I mean, talk about not getting the rolls here. We got 1 4, 1 3, 2 8s. I mean, that's like our whole game. And 1 10. We've barely had any rolls this entire game. Wow. Talk about lucky. This is bordering on pretty epic here. Not one of my numbers either. Man, we're on 4 numbers. 1, 3. They've rolled 4 times. That's astounding. 3 cards. This is not good. All right. 4 cards. Gee. Unbelievable. Well, we've got a bit of a problem here. If we're not getting the rolls, it's like we get a 10, something. Like if we're not getting the rolls, this is a huge problem. We do get an 8. Now there's a question. Do I bother fighting him to get to here? I don't know if I should. Uh, this feels like it's going to be a sunken cost. That's part of the problem. I'm gonna risk it. Let's try. It's probably a bad idea. Man, these rolls are terrible. Oh, okay. Well, they needed that. Um, they really needed that to keep this alive. So good for them. Yeah, I'm okay with this. That's probably the one roll stupid Gray needed to get over here too. He's probably gonna beat me. So this is probably a sunken cost, which just stinks. It's risky, but this 5 4 11 really is the best value for me if I can get there. But who knows? This computer is so dumb. That's kind of a positive. We get a wood. So we have the road if we get there. I just don't think we're going to. Oh, we do. We catch a small break based on the computer's incompetence. Man, these. Okay. Well, fine. It's fine. We're gonna just. You know what? Can I get a brick? Anybody? Can I get a brick? Let's see what we can get here. We're playing like the slow game here. I am content very slowly moving. I have no interest in playing my knight really until it blocks me. Yeah, they're gonna fight each other. We finally are getting some rolls. Taking a little bit of time. But again, we can get this. Then maybe we can get up here. We can just take the road. Very, very dangerous right here. Very, very dangerous. Pink. Yeah, we're kind of rooting for green to take this, I suppose. Well, we're like we're a little fringy right now with our game. We need things to go right. The 8s are a good part of that. Honestly, we can get a city here. I would take a city too. 10. It's close. think I'd just take the settle. I think that is A-okay. Let me go get a... I could also buy a card. It's not the worst idea. I think I'm going to hold. We're at 4. Let's move in again. There is a concern, though. They take the road. Okay, there we go. That's helpful. 4 is really good for me. We just want to keep pounding pink here. Because if we can do that, we can take the road. That helps. We're already like a good little way along here. You're plenty. Love if they could sneak in here. Card. All right. All right. Things are moving. I'm gonna roll. 4. 4 is good. Can I give an ore for brick for something? I'll take whatever. Done. Interesting here. I'm going to city this road. Road's important. I'm going to hold. All right, take the road. Good thing I didn't rob them, so they don't have another knight, which is good. They hit me. They get a sheep, which is pretty useless to them. I've been just hanging on to this knight this whole time, and that suits me. I do not mind holding on to it. I actually don't have any wood to give for a change, which is kind of nice. And the good news is, if we've exhausted all of their ore, that's great news, right? Like I don't mind. We've kind of snuck our way in here on the 10, and they get a break. That's okay. My block's going to be the 9. Oh, look at this. Computer coming after me too. That's not good. Now we play this. Let's do it. I'm going to hit it right here. I think we get a wheat. Love it. Let's roll. And it's a 9. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. All right. That worked out really well. All right. We're holding. Again, this is not a knight. Blocked him again. Is this a knight? No, it's not. Ouch. Wow, this is working out pretty well. Honestly, we're an 8 away from another 7. We're moving right along. Done. Come on, 8 or 10. Here we go. Well, things are going pretty well, I think, don't you? I'm going to take this. Anyone need a brick? We're rocking right now. I'm going to go get... Feeling pretty secure with this. I'm going to get a card here. Just to empty my hand a little bit. Maybe we get a VP. We do. That really simplifies things. So now all I need is a settle for the win, and that's it. So we're feeling pretty good here. We kind of started at a point of weakness, and we really turned it around. He does get a 7, so that's good. But again, we have to be very careful with the road. That's still something we have to... Hey, we got an ore. Sweet. All right, VPs. Again, they're going to keep trying to get the army from him. We're actually getting a little bit of an advantage there on the sheep. We'll take that. That's wrong. The 9 is not great for me. I'm going to pass. Easiest thing I can do is probably just build the city and win. I mean, we're getting pretty close. Still a chance he could sneak the road in. We're going to have to see. He's just going for cards, which is probably the right thing to do. We're not far. Oh, 9, though. That's bad news. I really can't have these guys getting a tunnel. The other thing I could do is hopefully just build 2 roads and just kind of end that. But honestly, if we get to that point, not good. That's very, very bad. We're close. Wait for a sheep. Look at this. About this. Could try to win it here. Let's try. We do not pull it. It's okay. Oh, risky. Risky to do that, but honestly, who knows? Could already be game over. Maybe I should have built another road. Mono for the wood, not for the sheep. Yeah, if he's gonna beat me, it's gonna be because of the road. Oh no, he's not. Interesting. He's going for the cards. Still alive. Man, I almost wonder if that's a mistake. I almost wonder if he should have just tried to beat me at the road. Hey, it's worked out for him. That's gonna secure him the army. The question is, how close is he? Yeah, gotta hit pink here. Makes sense. Now they're hitting. Good. And a 4. That's big. That can guarantee me the road. I'm gonna knight him as well. Because why not? We're a roll away. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, we survive. Oof, we survive. So we'll get the city here. That will do it. Okay. Oof. Well, I don't want to say we got lucky, but we did do the right things in the end. We're a little defensive, not back over 1400. That's certainly a positive. Hey, look at that. Midday playing works out a lot better than early morning playing. Obviously, the computer here taking over did us a bit of a favor. And the competition's like okay, but I'll take this. I'll take it. A lot of competition on the knights. Really, though, the fact that we were uncontested at Woodport really did make our day. So can't really complain there. But man, what a slow start. We've had a lot of these lately where the rolls just aren't coming, including the last game where we had our kind of mysterious setup. This was just like nothing. Nothing for like the first 35 rolls until it finally got going. And the 8 started to pick up, 4 started to pick up. That's how it is sometimes. That's the danger going 8-4-3, like 8-4-10, 4 numbers. It's going to be a little risk there, high risk, high reward. Paid off in the end. So, hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.